when she feels safe and secure, she opens up her flower so she can be deflowered. Hello. We have hit another milestone, 2,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness. And you're gonna think, well, Cindy, if you hit 2,000 subscribers, wouldn't you want to be in your new craft room? Well, yes, but I have a special guest with me today and she can't climb the stairs. So we are in my dining room today and my special guest is my mother, Mary Sue. And if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that my mother is totally blind. She's fixing to have heart surgery. She's a little bit of a handful, but she's very sweet. And I thought I would do a reaction video today of her seeing some of the things I've made that she hasn't seen before and let y'all see that, because I don't know, maybe you'd like to see that also. I haven't gotten to make anything really this week because things be happening here. Thought I'd just have my mom on and we could just chat a little bit and you could see her see things. It is spring break here and my kids are gone visiting family. My husband is in Australia. It's just me and my mom and my 3 dogs. And I was thinking this is gonna be such a nice and calm spring break. I'm gonna be able to get some things done and really enjoy this time. It's like 2.5 days that I'm gonna have without my kiddos. But it seems longer because I've never had 2.5 days without my children. So it really seems longer than that, but it's not. And also I apologize, you're gonna hear dogs walking, breathing hard, possibly barking, but it's because we're in my dining room and they have free reign down here and they're everywhere. There's 3 of them. One of them decided to have a explosion of their bowels overnight last night. I have cleaned it up, but it's my wiener dog, Gus. His name is Augustus McCrae Smiles. He's named after the character from Lonesome Dove, and he is just as squirrely as that. He is the most dachshund I've ever had. He has a very sensitive stomach, and evidently it was sensitiving last night, and it looks like he was rounding up the wagons in a circle. It was more than poop. It was the word you would use in place of poop. That's what it was, because it was not solid. It was the other word. All over my dining room. So this morning I got to wake up and shampoo carpets. It's real nice now, but it wasn't first thing this morning.
I heard him and thought about getting up to come out here and let him out. Mm-hmm. But I was afraid that I might slip and fall in the excrement that he had set forth for you.
Yes.
And I knew you weren't going to go in.
No, I was not
going to help me up.
I was not going to want to clean up both of y'all. One of you in poop is enough. I don't need 2 of you in poop. Before we get started though, I was going to let Mom tell you about her surgery. She has not had her surgery yet. We are on hold until the beginning of April. In the beginning of April, she'll be having her procedure. And of course, it's just 2 days before Zach gets home. So I get to scramble to figure out how to get everything happening before the surgery, and then he'll come home and it'll all be just gravy. That's how our life goes. Zach goes, our world crumbles, he comes home and it's magically fixed right before he gets here. Or it is broken for a long time and then he comes here and he does a couple of things and he fixes it and he didn't have to live with the breakage. A lot of things always go wrong whenever he's gone. And I get to figure out how to fix them. And sometimes I can fix them and sometimes I can't. Mom is promising to not fall all over the place and die before the surgery. But she's been trying real hard to leave me before the surgery happens.
Now, what is so interesting about this surgery to both Cindy and myself is that for the very first time, something is going to be put into my body rather than being taken out. I've had a hysterectomy, I've had gallbladder surgery, but now I'm going to have a new valve for my heart. So that will be the first thing.
Well, you got the stent last time.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't
Well,
mean
we got a
anything.
card. We have to show a card when you go places because you're magnetic now.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So
that's true.
now you just get a bigger piece of metal.
That's right.
put in you. The only good thing is she puts off an abundance of calcium, which is actually what's causing every bit of the problems we're having right now. The positive thing to the abundance of calcium is that she has some really strong bones, evidently. And I think that's the only reason why we still have hers, because her bones are strong, because she keeps falling in some really bad places. But I thought we could celebrate by having my mother on here, and I was going to show her some of my makes. Some of these things she's seen, some of these things she has not seen. We can just see her reaction. I thought that would be kind of fun. First thing I'm going to show you is for St. Patrick's Day, because it's coming up. I made this creation. Now, my mother hasn't seen this guy, I don't believe. I don't think I've shown him to you. Have I shown him to you?
No.
Okay, so see if you can tell what this is.
Now, I want to explain, I've never been one of those blind people you can just hand stuff to, and I would automatically know who it is or what it is. What could it be?
What do you think? It's got a big fat tail.
Yeah.
It is drinking beer. In normal life, this creature does not drink beer, but I put a beer in its hand.
Yeah, and he's got a long tail. I don't know, Cindy.
He's a squirrel.
A squirrel.
He's a squirrel. His name is Seamus.
Oh, hi, Seamus.
And he's got
Let's see, can you see?
No, he doesn't stink. He's got a clover on his chest and a rainbow shirt, and he's drinking beer, and that's a hat.
Yes, that's his hat.
He's modeled after a character on the show called Peaky Blinders. On that show, they have a razor blade in their cap. This is back in the 1920s. And they had like a little gang, and they would headbutt. When they got into fights, they would headbutt people, and the razor blade would cut.
Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
Yeah, but Seamus, he's kind of a deadly squirrel.
You'd only fight with other squirrels.
I don't know. And then this is his best guy. This is Neville Bigbottom. And he's a seal.
And he's got little flippers.
Mm-hmm. He's got a beanie. And he's wearing a green and white striped sweater because it gets cold down there.
In the water.
Well, you know, he's on land a lot of the time because he's kind of the muscle for Seamus. They're in a gang.
Oh, I see.
Because doesn't it make sense that a squirrel is bigger than a seal and they're a gang on land? That makes sense, doesn't it?
Well, of course.
Perfect. Perfect sense. It's all logical. You'll be able to tell what this is.
This is a big, fat bunny.
Yes, that is carrots. She has orange ears and green bows in her ears to make it look like hair. But they're ears. They're carrot ears. And she's made out of this yarn that kind of looks like carrots on her. It's green and white and orange.
And it's velvety soft.
Yes, that's called Bloom's yarn.
And she may be pregnant. Look here.
Let's not hope for that. Bunnies, we don't need a lot of bunnies. Bunnies have a bunch of bunnies when they have bunnies. Ask me how I know. We used to raise rabbits. We started with 3. We ended with 140. When they say bunnies multiply, bunnies multiply. Very often they can have a dozen bunnies at once. And mine usually did, or more. And I don't want rabbits living with me anymore. I love them so much, but I'm done having real rabbits. I like stuffed ones that don't get pregnant. I really like that kind. Now this one will feel the same, but this one's different.
This is the girl, right?
That's the boy.
Oh, this is the boy.
That's Gil.
That's right, because the other one was pregnant.
Correct.
And Gil,
he's more,
look here,
yeah.
Gil does
He's
not
got a
have-
dirty tail. You know, he's a boy. He's been playing in the dirt.
Isn't he?
And I probably forgot to match the yarn to the tail, but you know, it is what it is.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
No, it's fine. I really enjoyed the 90s and the music of the 90s. And one of my favorite songs was Ice Ice Baby. And this guy, he is rolling in his 5.0 with his rag top down so the hair can blow. The girlies all stand by, waving just to say hi. Did he stop? No, he just rolled by, but he kept on. Pursuing to the next block. He's a rabbit in a carrot car carrying an Easter egg in the back.
Cindy, how did you do this?
Well, he's separate.
I mean,
he's
but wait, look at the wheels on
Yeah,
his
it's got
car.
wheels.
Oh my!
And that's his Easter egg tied up back there. He's traveling. He's a traveling bunny. I was naming him after Vanilla Ice. Because he's white. He's a white wrapper. He's a white wrapping bunny driving his carrot car.
Are these wheels? What color are they?
They're black.
They're black.
They're black.
Okay. He is adorable.
Yeah, he's cute.
Oh, I think he's so cute.
And I made him using velvet yarn, but the car, none of it is velvet yarn. It's just regular old paint box yarn, but he's velvet, so he's real soft.
He's very soft.
Yeah.
When did you do that?
I did this last weekend.
Well,
or during the week, something like that.
I just don't know when you do it.
Well, you can't see.
And
so
I can't, and
you
it
don't
doesn't
know.
make noise. It doesn't make noise.
No, you are blind.
Who told you that?
So when I'm making stuff, it's quiet and you don't know I'm making stuff when I'm making stuff.
I guess so.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Sorry, there's a dog drinking. Just a second. Are you done? All right, can you move on? No, don't drink more.
He's thirsty.
Now this little bunny was a sweet pattern that my friend Jo from Jo's Web sent me. I think she's so cute. It's called the Leggy Bunny pattern, and you can find it on her channel and on Etsy. And she's very cute.
She's really cute and sweet.
Now she doesn't have a name.
Couldn't she be Belinda?
Belinda Bunny?
Belinda Bunny?
She could be Belinda.
Or Barbara Bunny?
No,
I like Belinda.
Yeah, that's an older name. I think she's youthful. I mean,
yes, she is.
Look
at those legs. Look at those legs.
She's still young. She's got a lot of pep in her step.
That's right.
Barbara, I think, is a little bit more mature.
I think so.
I don't think Belinda is that mature yet. This one really isn't anything. You're not gonna feel this and think, oh, I know, because it's not. She's completely made up. And this is Tulip. And she has, when she feels safe and secure, she opens up her flower. So she can be deflowered.
Or flower.
Or flower.
And that's unusual.
Yeah, I'm not going to encourage her to open her flower for just anyone, but when she's comfortable, her flowers
come open.
Her petals release. But
she is adorable.
Yeah, she's got a little mushroom head. Her little bottom might show a little too much. She's a little hoochie. Because her tummy's showing, her little bottom's showing. It makes sense that her petals do open often.
Put her up.
Then there's this one. This is Clara. What is Clara?
Oh. Now she's got little braids.
Antenna.
She must be a ladybug.
No.
A butterfly?
A butterfly.
A butterfly.
And see, you can take her wings off. She's a larva.
Oh.
So she can be floating around, or if you just want her still, just laying there, you can take off her wings. If her flittering and flapping is getting too much.
She's a very sweet butterfly.
Very sweet. And then this is the last one. Now, my new craft room that I just did, it was actually modeled after this pillow. I told y'all it was after my dishy yarn, which is this, but I was making this pillow in the process, and I was just falling in love with this mint yarn, and I made this pillow. And this is kind of an amalgamation of my own. I used a pattern for part of it, and then I made up part of it. There's a pillow form inside, but my pillow cover is actually a little bit bigger, so it's kind of got a little droop going on, but it's fine. And then here on the back, there's baubles. And I just love this pillow, but I made this for my room.
For me? Oh,
but no. I made this for my room, but it actually is too big to sit in any chair comfortably, but it's in there because it's pretty.
Let me see it. Oh my. Oh, you've done more to it.
I don't think so. It was finished the last time I showed it to you.
No. This all wasn't done together.
I sewed snaps on there.
Big flower. I love this pillow. Yeah. I do. I just love it.
It matches your shirt.
I think it should be mine. I wear this shirt all the time, every day.
And just carry the pillow
and
to
carry
match.
The pillow. Yeah.
Well, it would help when you fall. You could use this as your cushion.
Yeah, really.
Except you can't walk and carry anything.
Of course, I always fall backwards.
Yeah. there's that. You wouldn't be quick enough to put it in the right spot. I guess that's everything.
I guess it is.
Thank y'all so much for joining us today. If y'all want to leave some comments down below, please do. I'll be sure and read them to Mom. We could definitely use some good luck and some well wishes while we wait to have the procedure. Thank y'all so much for being here, and I will see you next time here on the Rumi Mill. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.